Bună ziua! Bine ați venit la o lecție de limba engleză, lecția 22 pentru avansați, Dreams Come True. Astăzi m-am hotărât să lucrez cu dumneavoastră câteva exerciții și vreo 2 teste. Vă rog să faceți captură de ecran pentru modelul 7 și o să lucrăm deocamdată textul și cele 2 propoziții de la exercițiul 2, de la rephrase, după care vom lucra mai departe. Vom face din nou captură de ecran pentru o altă pagină. Exercise number 1. Read the text and comment on it. If you asked most newspaper editors what they thought their job was, they would probably say they had the duty to keep the public informed. But when one looks at the average newspaper in Britain today, one can't help asking in return, informed of what? Most of the items are trivial, and apart from that, all the news seems to be bad. If they were honest, the editors would say that all they are interested in is selling their papers. It seems that most people enjoy reading about other people's misfortunes, and in this case, editors should admit that their real aim is not to inform the people, but simply to entertain. What is your opinion? Do you agree with this one? Me, if you ask me, I agree with this opinion, and I could say that it is correct nowadays in Romania too. Because everything that you read or you hear or you watch TV is about problems, troubles, taxes, crimes, burglars, and all of the bad informations about the people who break the law. Of course, editors, doesn't matter where they work, want to sell their papers because they want to earn money, and because people ask these subjects of discussion, this topic, they are all the time ready to write bestsellers in information. Of course, I don't agree. What is your opinion? Now let's do exercise 2. Rephrase each sentence so that the meaning stays the same. Well, it is likely that she will arrive here today. She is likely to arrive here today. Number 2. They missed the train because they got up late. If they hadn't got up late, they wouldn't have missed the train. It is the second conditional, if you remember it. Now please, screen capture of this page. I don't know where to put it to be the best view. I suppose you see now. Screen capture. Just a moment. Let's try like this. Is it better now? I found the best position. This is the best position. And the next page, again the best position, I suppose. Well, number 3, he tried to help us as best as he could. He did his best to help us. Number 4, perhaps she gave in too soon. She must have given it too soon. Number 5, you can't leave without answering me first. Unless you answer me, you can't leave. Number 6, I stopped playing football in 1990. It's 1990. It's 34 years since I last played football, or I haven't played football for 34 years now. What do you think about symphony concert or operas? Bring arguments for your opinion. In my opinion, this kind of music is listened by classical people, by very well educated people in the topic of music, people who relax listening and who really understand the message of the composer, and they are interested in finding again and again new and new communication subjects, messages through the music. They are called melomans. And now, again, exercise 2, rephrase each sentence so that the meaning stays the same. This kind of exercise is good for vocabulary, and it is a bit difficult. Number 1, she couldn't wear her new shoe on account of the mud. But for the mud, she couldn't wear her new shoes. Number 2, there is a slight chance to the rain will stop soon. The rain might stop soon. Number 3, it was not necessary to post it today. You needn't have posted it today. Number 4, John wouldn't tell you this secret, and Mary wouldn't either. Neither John nor Mary would tell you this secret. Number 5, I get nervous when people get rude. I can't bear rude people. Number 6, I'd prefer you to leave earlier. I'd rather you left earlier. Exercise 3. Adolescence is the period in one's life when the gap between generations is deeply felt. Could you find reasons for this? You may refer either to a literary text you may have studied or to your own experience. I suppose that some of you have experience in growing adolescents. Teenagers is a generation interested on their benefit. Especially nowadays, there are gaps and quarrels between teenagers and their parents because there are differences of thinking. There are different points of view towards the life. They see everything different than the grown-ups. On the other hand, the grown-ups want to impose them want to transmit them directions in life and they don't accept, they consider themselves free. And they consider that they are able to build their future by themselves and don't accept advice. Most of the time they have different opinions towards the world and the branches of activity, so the different opinions than their parents and grandparents. So that is why there are always gaps between generations. Well, let's do the last exercise of rephrasing. Exercise number 2. I show the book to you now. This two. Exercise number 2 in the middle of page. Do you see it? Okay. So, I can't stand getting up so early. What I can't stand is getting up early. There has been a rumor that the Prime Minister is ill. It has been rumored that the Prime Minister is ill. Number 3. Calling Jim is pointless because his phone is out of order. It's no use calling Jim because his phone is out of order. Number 4. One of our philosophers is supposed to have said this. This is attributed to one of our philosophers. Number 5. The accident was caused because someone was very careless. The accident was caused by sheer carelessness. Number 6. Will you stop complaining? I wish you would stop complaining. Thank you for your participation. I remind you to subscribe, please, and if you consider that these exercises are useful for you, give me a like. Goodbye for now. See you soon.